At Dave Cooper Live, we connect the industry leaders in the architectural, engineering, and construction space with the people, the products, and the processes to help them build it better. All right. Hey, everybody. Imagine this. What if you could integrate fully customized MEP walls or factory-built, fully accessorized bathrooms units into your next project, ready for delivery, easy to install, and designed to perfection? Hello, everyone. I'm Dave Cooper from Dave Cooper Live, where we bring you the people, the products, and the processes helping us all to build it better. But it's more than that. At DCL, we're taking a comprehensive look at the intersection of design, constructability, and the experience of living in thoughtfully created spaces. We have equal parts interest in not only what we're building, how we're building it, how we are serving the people who build, and those for whom we build for. Today, and pretty much every day, we're talking about constructability, not compromise. Constructability is the ease and the efficiency with which a structure or project can be built, how we design and plan with intention. Considering different methods of construction, alternative building materials, site conditions, labor resources, it begs the question, can we minimize issues, reduce costs, streamline the construction process? It's a space where we believe beauty exists in the process and the product. And what if one of those building elements you could pull into the design process was an MEP wall or fully fit out wet areas on your next build? Custom designed, factory built bathroom units that are fully accessorized and ready for delivery and easy on-site installation. Would it be faster, offer more value, contribute to a beautiful space? Well, guess what? Tune in to find out, because we're revisiting our friends at MCP based in Amerang, Germany. And you need to check out these solutions that are ideal for hotels, multifamily healthcare, and much, much more. But first, please help us and thank our incredible sponsors, starting with our trusted partners at Cobalt Creed. Offering small duct, high-velocity heating and cooling solutions, these systems offer high design, high performance, and I cannot say enough good things about their trusted service and partnerships to the offsite industry. Incredible people, Sean Intagliato, Dave Stewart, and the entire team at Cobalt Creed. We are incredibly grateful, and I see very grateful for their support. And please thank you to all of these other supporting members as well, because we cannot do this without them. And then we're going to go to Germany. CombiLift is the largest global manufacturer of multi-directional forklifts and straddle carriers, a leader in long load handling solutions, offering a free warehouse and site optimization design service. CombiLift helps companies of all sizes and from every industry maximize the capacity, safety, and efficiency of their warehouse and storage facilities. A big thank you to Paul Short and the team at CombiLift for helping us all to build it better. Visit them at combilift.com. Ready to scale up your offsite construction business? Introducing 4A Constructs, your solution to finding skilled labor for offsite manufacturing. Say goodbye to the headache of recruiting a skilled workforce with hand-selected certified tradesmen that are expertly trained and managed for offsite manufacturing, set crews and finish crews, ensuring maximum productivity and safety. Unlock the future of skilled workforce development for all of your offsite construction needs. Visit them at 4aconstructs.com. All right. Again, thank you to Cobalt Creed and all of our supporting members. And if you'd like to get your name out there with us, we will do that for you. Otherwise, let's hop into it and let's go to Germany, because this is a system that we just did in a presentation and it had high reviews and a whole lot of questions. So we thought it was pertinent to replay this show. So here we go. Let's hop into it. Welcome everybody. Dave Cooper here, and we are in Amerang, Germany at MCP, where we're talking about mechanical systems that are prefabricated, like you're seeing behind us here. And we're going to talk about what this is and how it's going to work for you in your offsite technology. And standing with me, we have Marcus, who is a director and business development person here at MCP. And from WASH, we have Michael Wolf joining us. Welcome, gentlemen.
Hello.
Yeah. How long have you worked here?
I'm working here for 3 years now, and MCP is already here in business for 10 years.
For 10 years you've been in business now. Is the business growing?
Yes, the business is growing every year.
Yeah. And tell us a little bit about, what you do here from a plumbing and factory side. Why is this growing?
It's growing permanently because the plumbers saving time actually in getting the ready-made systems. Yeah. So the system is basically produced here in the factory according to the drawings and plans from the architect or from plumbers, depend from who we get the orders. The systems are actually prefabricated. It's brought ready to site, and the only thing what you need to do on site is actually putting in a few lines, joining them, and the system is ready.
So prefabricated wall plumbing systems, what we're looking at behind us, everybody, right here, as you were sitting here, this is the shower. I'd be saying shower, this would be my on and off knobs, right? Here we're looking at where the toilet would be, right? So the toilet would come in here, it's a wall hung toilet. This would be where the flusher is, right? Yeah, for sure. And then this would be your wash basin, already in place, ready to go. And over here in Germany and other parts of Europe, they do a whole lot of heating and cooling, hydronic floors, climatic ceilings. So they have the entire manifold built in already. This entire system comes to the job site the way it's shown right here. What's different about MCP, Marcus, is that you guys are custom. You're doing a whole lot of projects every year, and what makes you different from some of the others that are out there, and there's not a lot of you, is that you work from a single family home all the way up to multifamily projects, right? Yeah. So the value of this, when we think of WASH, and we think about how we can bring systems together for a systemized approach, we have less labor, right? Less skilled labor. This helps the plumber immensely.
This helps the plumber massively, and it's also in a two-plan system, so you don't have to do volumetric. Yeah. We can stay in our wash system supplying individual wall segments and assemble them on site. And by having the MCP system, it allows us to build up every model what we need, every size. Yeah. And it's very, very flexible, so we can actually adopt it on one single system, which can also be scaled up to multi-story houses. Yeah. Or we can also have 10, 20 or 50 units at the same time. So it's extremely flexible.
It is extremely flexible. So let's talk about like a multi-story, building, right? So we have the system here. I'm just going to step back over here. You have all of the vent pipes and everything ready to go upstairs to the next system or downstairs. The only thing the plumber or electrician or whomever has to do on site is make the connection between floors. That's how the system's designed.
That's correct.
And they need limited tools. They already know what they need. They know their exact parts that they need. And a system like this is done in less than 2 days, it sounds like. 2 days in a manufacturing facility. This would take a lot more than 2 days on site because you guys are not only doing the mechanicals, you're doing the framing. The framing and the mechanicals are already installed to include any wiring if it was needed throughout the wall, correct?
And you're saving a lot of different trades, because the trades which you actually have here, it's combined in here. Otherwise, you would need traditionally in Germany 3 or 4 trades to build up the system in the house itself.
That's right.
And with this, you actually be ready. You can bring in it and assemble the entire bathroom in maximum 2 days.
Maximum 2 days on site. And you mentioned a good point, right? So there's master plumbers that would have to build this and certify it on site. But since you're doing that in-house, now you can have people on site do more of the assembly work and do more of the labor because all the detail and really hard stuff's already been completed.
That's correct. Because basically on that you need you can train up your staff to assemble that in the factory. You can use with trained laborers. You don't have to have a perfect trained plumber,
right?
But you can use it as a trained up staff. And for the installation, you can also do this with trained people. And just the connections, the important connections to the upper ceilings or to the different pieces must be done by a professional trained plumber.
It must be done.
Which is a lot of saving on time on site.
It is a lot of savings on time on site. And I would imagine also for even in the States, like just building inspectors, the plumbing inspector that comes to a job site, when they see a system like this, they have to be, one, super impressed, and two, they already know that it's been tested because it's been done in a certified manufacturing process.
Yes, and it's repeatedly done because all this what you see here is basically planned and repeatedly planned on CAD drawings.
Right.
And for that, you're using always the same components. You have a saving on purchasing the various equipments, components. There's a lot of saving there. And as I repeat myself, it's a huge saving on the installation time, which is the most cost-effective way of doing it.
Yeah, it definitely is cost-effective. And for all you out there, stick around because we're going to do a factory tour. We're going to walk through each station and show you how this is made. Not only this, but guess what? Bathroom pods. You can pick the whole bathroom up and put it in place. So we're going to show you all that. So stay tuned. Let's take a walk over here so we can show the different systems. Marcus, if you want to step back here, and Marcus has been great showing us around. This, Marcus, is basically your plumbing, gas, and vent stacks, yes? So we don't just do the bathrooms, we just don't do the toilets and the showers and the water. You're also doing the gas and the ventilation in the building as well. What do you see as the value of something like this?
It's always the same. You're saving time. And your planning time is being reduced because you can actually do this with ventilation, air in, air out. You can also run all your systems over heat exchangers, which you save a lot of electricity or energy in general. And on the end of the day, you save CO2.
On the whole thing.
On the whole thing.
So imagine if you're a plumber out there here in the United States or anywhere else in Europe or here in Germany and you're not using this system yet. If you're not, you're wrong. You should be using it. It makes a whole lot of sense to me. But think about the lack of skilled labor. We're all struggling with it globally. Everybody's having a hard time getting trained skilled labor. This is a way to do more with less. This gives you an advantage on so many levels. So, all right, so we have the plumbing, we have all the manifolds in place, we have the vent. You're also doing the ventilation fans as well for the building. Over on this side shows a whole different product. It's showing actually a two-sided system, which is gonna be the bathroom and the kitchen. So why don't we walk over this way? Marcus, come on over here as well. I want Marcus to be part of this. By the way, his English is much better than my German. So I sprechen bisschen Deutsch, and that's about it. That's why he's laughing. So same thing, we're looking at a full toilet system here. We're looking at the wash basin here, right? Get over there and shower for us, Marcus. Let's see, Marcus will be showering over there. Not only do they do the full wall system, they put in all the blocking. So you can screw in, you can hang, whatever you want to do. So we went from the basic system there over to this system. And we're going to talk about the bracing and the system using here, because this is engineering bracing that I have not seen, or wall systems. So really we're just looking at the same thing, bathroom. But on this side over here, Marcus, can you step over that way? On this side of the wall here, right here, this is where the kitchen would come in. So you could actually, for a multifamily project or a new construction, if you actually stacked your bathrooms and kitchens together, you're using both sides of the system now, and it makes it a lot more efficient and a lot more user-friendly, yeah?
What I also have to add on, this system can be used for refurbishing existing buildings. It's a huge advantage actually if you have building structures which need refurbished after 30, 40 years. You can actually take out walls, replace walls to certain things. You're bringing this ready-made systems, and this actually allows you to refurbish an entire apartment for the kitchen or bathrooms within maximum 1 to 2 weeks. And you can do this on multi-stories, which allows your tenant, maybe you just send him on a short holiday for a week, or replace him into a hotel, and you still can he can stay in his apartment. So actually circling or refurbishing the apartment in 1 to 2 weeks is perfect.
You can refurbish an entire plumbing wall system for a bathroom and a kitchen in 1 to 2 weeks using this. That is what it's all about, right?
It's all about. You can even bring this down if you actually talk about the entire building, which you have probably 4 or 5 stories. You can do actually 4 or 5 stories in the 3 weeks.
That's amazing. So not only for new construction then, Marcus, we're using it also for renovations, refurbishing old apartments, and the idea is to how can you do it faster, quicker, and cause less disruption to the occupants of the building.
That's correct.
Right, which displacing anybody from where they live is hard for anybody, and to be out less is great. All right, so we have the plumbing rack systems here. We have all this installed. Behind you, Marcus will do the demonstration for us, but this one here to the left is for the toilet. And if you're a handicapped person, you're gonna love this. The toilet can raise and lower with you, so you don't get stuck in a compromised position in the bathroom, I would imagine is the benefit. But I think that is absolutely amazing. I haven't seen that. It might be in the States, but they are designing systems now for, handicapped or elderly people that need more assistance getting on and off of the toilet. I think that's great. And not only with the toilet, but to the right of that is also for the sink or the water basin. So if you're in a wheelchair or you're hunched over or you have a walker, this gets close enough so it gets down far enough that you can actually wash your hands. I can see this being used in hospitals everywhere, medical facilities for sure, to include, even my grandparents' house.
Yeah, this can be used actually in hospitals. It's used for hospitals, for elderly person homes, and also in private households.
In private houses?
In private houses also, if you need that.
Sure. The racking systems you're using here, and I want to show this. I mean, this is normal construction here in Germany on how you would build this. The one we were standing in front of before is the newer construction that you're doing. But even with this is a clip system, it looks like, right? Everything just pressure clips together and locks in place. But when you add your gypsum board, or we call it sheetrock in the United States, you can drill right into this. And it holds in place. And again, this is doing several things, right? One, you're getting all your plumbing, heating, water, manifolds, ventilation, pre-built in the system, and it's light. We're gonna show that when we go upstairs, but you're also getting all your framing in one system. So you've eliminated having to have the framer do this. You've also taken out the risk that it's not gonna be framed correctly or something's not gonna be right. And we're gonna talk about that when we go upstairs as well. But also, I mean, anybody can install it. You just carry it in, set it in place, and then the plumber and the plumber's helpers and electricians can come and just start hooking all of their things to it.
Yeah, that's correct. You can actually do it with two teams. One team actually supplies us to the individual rooms. They prefix it, mount it, and then your plumber comes in and connects it.
Yeah. Let's show one other thing over here too, which I thought was great. Vince, I don't know if you can see these, but we have these here and this here, right? These are the exact locations. We all have standards in, they have it in Germany, we have it in the United States. When you're doing your toilets or your sink basins, there's standard connection points for pretty much everything. This basically is a marker for your gypsum board or your sheetrock. You always know exactly where that is. It's at the right height. So think about, we're always measuring, is it at their code height that it's supposed to be? Is the toilet at the right height it's supposed to be? This allows you to just put your gypsum board up, it marks it for you there. You can see it down here as well. I think this is absolutely amazing, and I'm super excited to start showcasing how this all comes together and how they're using it in a volumetric format where they're doing bathroom pods where the entire bathroom is either roughed in with this, or as you're gonna see, it's a complete bathroom. So why don't we go show them how to do the manufacturing on this? We're gonna go into the manufacturing facility. And by the way, the showroom floor is as neat as the factory floor. There's no dust, it's very clean. And wait until you see the CLT building structure, because these workers actually get to work in the beauty of all that. So let's go in and we'll see you at Station 1. What an amazing show. Thank you to all of our sponsors for helping us to continue to bring all of these innovative conversations to all of you out there. Please visit them, see what they have to offer you, and as always, subscribe to the YouTube channel and ring that bell. It would mean the world to us. I'm Dave Cooper. Thanks for watching.